All right, here we go. Verify the identity. Number one, there's nothing on the sheet that has any of these three things multiplied together, so I'm going to change everything in terms of sine and cosine and see if I can't cancel anything out. This is still over 1. Hey, look, the sines cancel, the cosines cancel. All I'm left over with is 1 equals 1, which checks out. All right, next one. 1 plus cotangent squared x is on your sheet, and that is cosecant squared x, and that's over cosecant x, which is 1 over sine x. Hey, I have cosecant squared over cosecant, boom, cancel each other out. So it's cosecant x equals 1 over sine x, which is just cosecant, the reciprocal function of sine. Check. Number 3. I recognize that I have a tangent squared in both terms, so I can take out a greatest common factor of tangent squared to make this 1 minus sine squared x. Tangent squared stays the same, and 1 minus sine squared is on your sheet. It's just cosine squared x. Get everything the same. It's got to equal sine squared x. That's got to equal sine squared x. And the cosines cancel each other out until I get sine squared x equals sine squared x. Again, I changed tangent to this because I want everything to look the same. I want it to have sines and cosines and see if anything can cancel out. All right, let's look at this next one. This next one, I can put everything in terms of sine and cosine if I want. Let's go 1 over sine squared theta minus cotangent is cosine squared theta over sine squared theta times 1 over cosine squared theta. This is the cotangent. This is secant. And this is cosecant. All right, looking at that second, that's supposed to equal 2 cosecant squared theta. The cosines cancel each other out, so I get 1 minus sine squared theta minus 1, or that should be plus. These should have been pluses. Squared theta, and that's cosecant squared theta plus cosecant squared theta. Why did I do that? Well, I recognized on the right-hand side, I have cosecant squared. And sine squared and cosecant are reciprocal functions. So I want to try to make my sine squareds look like the right-hand side. You want to use your reciprocal functions. And there we go. We're all set. Remember, like cosecant squared plus cosecant squared is the same thing as x squared plus x squared. That's 2x squared. Okay, it's not 2x to the 4th. All right. Number 5, I have 2 terms, 1, 2 on the left and only 1 on the right. I want to get my 2 terms to become 1, so I need a common denominator. So my common denominator is going to be sine. Okay, so I multiply top and the bottom by sine, my second fraction, so it's 1 over sine theta minus sine squared theta over sine. So it's 1 minus sine squared theta, and then the sine theta just stays the same. This is equal to the right-hand side. This is equal to the right-hand side. This is equal to the right-hand side. Holy buckets. Guess what? This is on your sheet. 1 minus sine squared is cosine squared. So my work is done. It's cosine squared theta over sine. Theta equals cosine squared theta over sine theta. Check. Last one, verify the identity. This one can be done multiple ways. All right, this one can be done multiple ways. I see a Pythagorean identity right away in my cosecant squared minus 1. You could also approach it by splitting the parentheses into two fractions, okay? But I like the method of using my Pythagorean identities. So cosecant squared minus 1 is cotangent squared theta over cosecant squared theta. And then I'm going to put everything in terms of sine and cosine because that's where I'm most comfortable. That's what I'm most comfortable doing. So I can cancel some stuff out. This should equal cosine. This should equal cosine. And then remember, when you divide by a fraction, you multiply by its reciprocal. So the inside parentheses is being multiplied by sine theta over 1. Then my sines cancel each other out. And I'm left with cosine. This should be, are these squared? Yeah, these are all squared. My fault. Squared, squared, squared. Cosine squared theta over cosine theta, which equals cosine theta. A lot of cosines. Then this cosine cancels out with there. So I'm left with cosine equals cosine. Check. All right. Happy studying. Hopefully that helps.